Right. Got it. And so, hi, Joy Club. Nice to see you. I'm excited to be able to come to you on this recording. Yay! So, today is Monday the 23rd. We have got 9 days left. Is that right? No, seven, eight, yes, 9 days left in the month of March. And I'm super excited about everything that everybody's doing. You're knocking it out of the ballpark. So, what is happening in March? I just want to recognize the people who have been just in contact with me. So, Erica, I appreciate you. Jessica, I appreciate you. Kate, I appreciate you. Angela, I appreciate you. I am here for you at all times. Well, not at all times. I'm here for you, and I would love to make sure that I am serving you. I'm growing as a leader, and I recognize that there have been some times when um, I maybe have not been as servant leader oriented as one might like, but I am learning and growing, and I'm so excited to be able to be your mentor, your Mary Kay sister, your Mary Kay advisor, your business advisor, your prayer warrior, your uh, sounding board, and your leader and your guide. So, thank you for that privilege. What is happening in March? So here's what we've got going. Of course, on Wednesday, the 25th, we have got the awesome Janice Trude, who is giving us the opportunity to jump in with her. I'm going to share this with you and share that invitation with you too. It's on our Voxer group. So if you haven't been on our Voxer and you're not familiar with Voxer, I will be reaching out with you or to you to just uh, invite you again to join our Voxer. Um, so here is our invitation for, let's see, let's share this. Share my screen. Super fun. Top 10 um, beauty and skincare products that are a must have. So that's this coming Wednesday, the 25th, 6 o'clock Pacific, 7 o'clock Mountain, 8 o'clock Central. You really want to take advantage of these things for not only your customers, but also for yourself. If you're feeling a little bit of rustiness and you're not local to me, jump on into this. This is going to be great. We're going to love doing this together, and people are going to be able to win over $400 in Kate Spade, Michael Kors, and Mary Kay. So that's coming up this Wednesday, the 25th. Also, this Wednesday, the 25th, is going to be our again our free shipping day. So that is a great day to take advantage of the free shipping that I reimburse to you. You get all of your shipping reimbursed when your order is $225 your cost. That is wholesale. So that will give you $450 in product of your very own. It will also give you the 50% discount that Mary Kay offers to its active consultants for March, for April, and for May. So it will also just give you recognition and give you some product on your shelf, because Mary Kay always said we can't, it's hard to sell from an empty wagon. So that's what's going on the 25th. On the 26th, we've got an awesome team building opportunity with Janice Trude again. And this is what this looks like. I'm going to go back and share my screen with you here. Um, Hello, share screen. So this Deborah Bailey is one of our top sales directors in Mary Kay. She is resilient, she is real, she is funny, and she just tells it like it is. But she also gives a lot of hope. So I'm super excited to be able to have you join us on the 26th of March at 6 o'clock. So this is so important because our unit is in a building process, the process of building. And so what I've realized is that, you know, I'm building, we're building, and our unit is building. So being able to, I thought I had a note here that I was looking at, but I forgot it. But being able to make a difference in other people's, in other women's finances, family, and faith is what we're called to do. Pass that on, pass it on. And I'm super excited to be able to assist you with that. I can see the value in helping you build your teams. Not only is it going to bring you more income, but it's also going to bring you running partners, bring us running partners. It could bring us the opportunity to build the community that we are hungry for. So, building that community is so important. What you're hungry for, it's time to build. And I know that we can do this. So let's take advantage of that. So that's on the 25th and the 26th. On the 28th, that's this coming Saturday, everybody who's local to me, we are doing faces. I'm serious about this. My goal is to add 6 new qualified team members to our team this month, to our unit this month. So far, I only have 2. I've got 2 down and I've got 4 to go. So that's where my focus is, but I want to make sure that that I'm offering to you the opportunity to bring your people to me. And so I've got at 10 o'clock and at 1 o'clock. So bring them to me and let's get started. Um, or let's continue on our March Madness, because the seeds we plant this month are going to grow and we'll be able to reap our harvest in the next 30, 60, and 90 days, which brings me to, well, and I also want to let you know that on the 30th, I'm going to be recording our um, meeting and seeing you virtually, because I'm going to be headed to Spain. Yep. I'm going to Spain with my family, with my husband, Dan, and Caroline, to go see our son, Theo. And so we're going to be there over Easter, over Holy Week, and I'm super excited for that. So if you do need to get in touch with me, you'll need to email me. You'll need to use Voxer to get in touch with me. I won't be able to necessarily answer texts. So I'll put that information out so you can avail yourselves of that. And please make sure that you're aware of that. So I'll put that on our face group book too. So um, the communications when I'm in Spain are going to be by Voxer, by uh, not by text though. You can also get me by WhatsApp if you have WhatsApp. So there's that. So I'm looking forward to helping us all cross that finish line. So speaking of that finish line, March Madness, we have got seminar is coming up, and that is going to be in August. That is August 7th through, let's see, where am I? Nope, wrong. August 7th through the 10th. And it's in Fort Worth. It's going to be so much fun. So, not only fun, but you're going to get recognition. We're going to have community. It's going to create a vision for you and help you um, just know what we're into. And I'd love to have Jill and Melissa share a little bit about what, and Georgie, if they would be so kind to jump on and let me interview them as to what they loved about seminar and what excites them about seminar. This is in Fort Worth. We've never been to Fort Worth for seminar. Um, we're usually in Dallas, but the Dallas Convention Center is going under construction. So we're in Fort Worth. It's going to be awesome. Just fabulous. If you're wondering how you can afford that, there are a couple of ways that we can do that. We can do Acorn, which is a savings process or a savings app that I'm happy to tell you about. But even more, it's by setting your sights, letting I'll tell you how much you'll need to save, and then we'll be able to uh, break that down. So just like any goal, you're going to break it down and be able to achieve it. So, and that I want to talk to you a little bit about that. Um, as you know, I had knee surgery, replacement surgery on January 6th. And since January 6th, it has been interesting to me to see the process of physical therapy. I always thought that it was going to be like Okay, we start here on January 6th, and when we're going to go up here, and then we're going to be at 100%. But guess what? It is a journey. It is a journey, and the journey is kind of like going on a hike. It's you kind of start here and you go up, and then you have a little downfall, and maybe you plateau for a bit, and then you go up and up and up, and then you go down a little bit, and then you go up and up and up, and then down, and then something happens, and you go up and you go down. So it's not a full 45-degree angle trajectory. And isn't that kind of like life? What I wanted to share with you was that so my intact knee, the one that didn't get operated on, just a little illustration here, that angle that I could bend it at before at surgery was 140 degrees. So this is 180 degrees and then 140 degrees bending like that. So I thought, okay, well, I want to get to 140 degrees on my operated knee. And I tell you what, it's been a struggle because I've been really trying hard to do the um, exercises at home, and sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. But my physical therapist knows the power of words. And so when I come to see her, she's like, I can tell you're working. I can tell you're trying. And I'm thinking to myself, well, I didn't do this perfectly. I didn't do that perfectly. And I missed Tuesday and I missed Thursday and I blah, 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 blah. And I fell down on Wednesday. I actually did fall down once, and that was really crazy. But um, so I had in my mind the goal of hitting 135 degrees. And it was hard. Sometimes it was really hard. She had me doing these exercises, these wall slides where I had to go up against the wall and bend my knee and bend my knee and bend my knee and hold it there for 2 minutes. And if you don't think 2 minutes is a long time when you're in pain and you're stretching yourself and you're really working, it is a long time. You sit there and look at the clock going, oh my land, how long is this going to take? I think I'm going to die. Um, but over my time, and sometimes I would do it too hard. Sometimes I would do it too much. And she said, you need to scale back a bit. But having that feedback from her, having that input from her, having her coach me, having her measure me, having her track me was so and is so important. And my dad had knee replacement surgery, and he talked to me back at the beginning of March, the end of April, and said, what? You're going to physical therapy still? Why are you still going to physical therapy? It doesn't help that much. I didn't do that. And I thought to myself, yeah, Dad, I don't want to trade places with you. I'm not going to take advice from you because I know what your limitations are. And there's a time limit, a time window within which you can use your muscles and your body is reconstructing itself. And in that time frame, after a surgery, you have to be working towards what your optimal goal is. Otherwise, you're going to lose the ability gradually to get there. So you have to be stretching yourself and being uncomfortable and working hard and being consistent. And I got to tell you, those are not things that I have found that I have frequently felt very confident in. I beat myself up a lot, and oh, well, you didn't do this, and you didn't do that, and you didn't do this, and I'm like, oh, nobody else needs to beat me up. I can do it plenty good on my own. So there's the naysayers, and this is very much like Mary Kay. You start out in one place, and you think to yourself, oh, I want to get here, but you're not going to get here unless you're actually know your path, have a friend to track you, have a mentor to track you, have somebody to tell you how to get from point A to point B, and have somebody to encourage you to say, yeah, you're doing a good job. You're a rock star. You're doing great. And that's what I really appreciated about my physical therapist. And that's what I want to offer to all of you is I want to be your cheerleader, your sounding board, your tracker, your um, guide, your mentor, your leader. And so I just want to encourage you that if you don't think you can get from here to here, well, guess what? It's not an overnight journey. It's a journey. And you're going to fall down. You're going to screw it up. You're going to not make it. But it's the getting back up and doing it again that really, really brings the fruit at the end of the harvest. So I want to encourage you. So if even if you think you haven't done anything, it's time to reassess. Don't deny your dreams. Don't deny your dreams. Your dreams are there. God gave you dreams for a purpose and for a reason. And, they say the best time to, Chinese proverb, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today. So take advantage of today. Make today a day that counts. Um, I do want to recognize Jessica really briefly because Jessica, you have been really inspirational with putting out facial boxes and booking people and coaching people and following up with them. And so I had something happen this weekend with Jessica, and I want to share it with you. I don't know if you know this, but did you know that Mary Kay has a program called the Dovetail program? And if you've ever seen a really high quality built um, dresser or drawer or anything like that, you'll notice that there's um, little notches in it, and it's like this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and the notches are between the front of the drawer and the side of the drawer, and those are called dovetails. So what the dovetailing is what Jessica did is she had um, a mother and daughter who really wanted a facial. She got their names from one of her facial boxes, and the daughter put her mom's name in. So Jessica called me and said, I can't do this appointment. I can't hold this appointment. I've got something already booked, but the mother really wants to do this because the daughter really wants to do this. What do I do now? And I said, oh, this is where dovetailing comes in. So we agreed that I would take Jessica's facial and the mother daughter would come here for their facials. And so what happens when that happens is the consultant who's in Jessica's position, who's scheduled the appointment, who can't do the appointment, she just schedules them. And then the consultant who takes the appointment, that'd be me, I treat those gals just like they were my very own customers. And Jessica gets 15% of the profits that I make from that appointment. So if you are thinking to yourself, I don't have time, I can't do this, I can't make it during the daytimes or on an evening or on a weekend because of family or work schedules or because of obligations, don't let that stop you. We've got a program for that. Just like in Mary Kay, where we have an adoptee program for consultants, we have a dovetail program for consultants and for people who are booking appointments as well. So I just really want to applaud you, Jessica, for being a find a way, make a way woman and doing that. A couple of events that I really want to share with you that are coming up are, um, let's see, we've got the Customer Program. The Preferred Customer Program is a program by which you can enroll your preferred customers to receive the upcoming copy of the lookbook. And the deadline to do that is April 17th. April 17th. It's going to mail on May 7th and arrive in 7 to 10 business days after May 7th. It costs us 95 cents per name. And what we get for that is this is the most recent lookbook. It looks like this, but we'll get the new summer lookbook. And here's what we get. Here's why you should do that. First of all, you get a sneak peek at everything that happens. Um, so you'll be able to tell your customers this is what you can expect. Second of all, you get to order the products early, which means you'll have the opportunity to pre sell them to your customers. Third of all, I get the products super early. And so, what we'll do is we'll have a product preview, an unboxing of the products when I get back. And that's going to probably be in early May uh, um, because I think I'll get them at the end of April. So, and then you'll be able to smell them and test them and feel them and experience them on your own. And I want to be able to make sure I'm offering you and your customers the opportunity to come and do that. So I'm planning on doing a in-person meeting once a month on an evening, and whether that's um, an unboxing or whether that's virtual. parties that we have a watch party with, but it'll be so much fun because we're going to be able to create and build our community with other people. So look out for that. I'm going to do it on Tuesday nights because Tuesday nights are nights that we don't generally have. I mean, if you've got a long weekend, you've got a Monday night off, but we don't have Tuesday nights off. So Tuesday nights are going to be the optimal time for that. And we'll do it once a month. It'll be super fun and you'll be able to invite guests and maybe we'll have pizza and possibilities. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for that. So I did want to make sure that I told you about the preferred customer program on the 17th. Um, if you have questions about your taxes, just let me know that what's going on there. I can help you with that. Um, Finally, the last thing I'm going to share with you is in the end is during this month of March. This month of March, we have double credit for adding to our team, and people can become consultants and get the e-start for $10. So that's going to go through the 31st of March. As I've said, my goal is to add 6 new qualified. I've got 2 on my team right now that are brand new. So welcome to Kitty and Sandy. And I'm looking for 4 more and to qualify them all by the end of the month. So my month is going to be shorter because we're taking off on the plane to Spain on the 30th of March on Monday of next week. Um, so take advantage of that. Anyway, I hope that this has blessed you. I hope that you've found some inspiration or some motivation or some education in all of this. I really want to thank you and I'm looking forward to seeing you all. I will post this on the YouTube channel and I'll send a link up for our Facebook and our Zoom or our Facebook and our uh, Voxer. So make today a day that counts. Have a great day. Bye.